Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Well, there was a time when Hungary ruled world football, inspired by the mighty Magyars, a team that went 32 games unbeaten, which was something quite unheard of in those days, and leading their front line was a man known as the Galloping Major.
Ferenc Puskás, a man who boasted a strike rate greater than a goal a game.
And just the goal, great chance! Tries to pass it through, and he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Messi and Koundé, and it's Rijkaard looking for the run. Koundé deals with that comfortably. Messi, and he was quick to react. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Hernandez to Messi. Makaleli. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Showing great feet there. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Now that looks a decent ball. Knocks it into space. Deep cross. And he's taking no chances there. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Mbappe. And the through ball. And this is Kante. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? Oh, denied brilliantly.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Germany with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And this is Kante. It's a pretty loose pass. Puskás. No goals as yet.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Kante. Now he's got space here. Well read. And the danger is averted. Well, there's the clearance. Some front-footed pressing going on here.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, could be danger here. Big chance! Goal, Germany! There is the breakthrough. An act of charity gratefully received.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
After 26 minutes is number 6, Kylian Mbappe.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He has found a way through. And it's corner. Germany have their second corner now. Makalele, he is onto this. Conte! Oh, the ball's... And Messi! Oh, he hit that sweetly. So, third corner of the game. And that's it. That's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Hello attendees, this is a...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Germany against Manchester United.
The Signal Iduna Park, located in Dortmund. It really is a tremendous arena. Well, we're on the way. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely weighted ball. And he's there to retrieve it. Totti. Raul. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Over to the left. Ibrahimovic. Makalele. Totti. It's a threat, he takes a shot! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Germany are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Great vision. Played back in. Shot, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Aimed in towards the centre. Backward it goes. Oh, well played, well played. Chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now this could be a chance.
Germany are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Ambitious ball here. Oh, well played. Maldini. Sends it crossfield. That's a throw. And here's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Totti. Well read, and the danger is averted. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's good vision. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's a shade optimistic. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Ferdinand. Figo. Totti going face-to-face with his great rival. Figo to... There's the header! No, not the best of headers.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Can he get it through? And the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. You have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bullet is always scanning the pitch for targets.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Rijkaard does well to get it back. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Totti.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Now it's Totti. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Rijkaard. Now it's Puskás. Looking for the run. And this is Iniesta. Header! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are...
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Germany certainly can feel happy about how things have gone. but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal.
And he shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oh, he's burst. Big chance! In for the pieces! Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Figo clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Conte, Vieira, kept his eye on it, and he's there. Time and again they are repelled. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening them down now.
Searching pass he's played there. Aims beyond the defence. And the shot's on here. Can he finish? That is decidedly lacking.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
That is good alertness. That has been cut short. Threads one in. Totti. Good read, needed to be. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Quality ball. Conte. Rijkaard. That ball looks a good one. And he's onside. Puskás. Now, can they get him all? Conte! Iniesta plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Figo. Oh, important interception. That's a good ball out wide. Figo gets his head on it! No way through, so back... And another try! Oh, the whistle's gone, what's he given? Germany really could have done without this. The chance to pull further clear. You like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Back into the middle. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, denied at the last.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
He came in hard, very hard. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And the pass is intercepted. 75 minutes played. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Taken back almost at once. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Germany seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Tries to pass it through. And he was alert to it. And this is Totti. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Totti. Chance!
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Hernandez. Iniesta. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And that has faded wide. Hernandez. That is Conte. Raul. Rijkaard. Hernandez promptly onto that, and that is that. He won't be happy with that one. It's a pretty loose pass. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Referee looks at his watch and...